Prosecution and the defense have rested in a Jena teenager's trial. Michael Bell is one of 6 black students accused of beating up a white Jena High School classmate. TV8's Jennifer Townley reports this was the first and only day of testimony, and some of that testimony was conflicting.
The victim, Justin Barker, was the first witness to testify Wednesday. He described what he could remember of the schoolyard fight that happened December 4th. While on the stand, Barker testified someone jumped him from behind and punched him in the cheek, knocking him on the ground unconscious. Barker's girlfriend said he lied on the ground while a group of black students kicked Barker, who was white. The girlfriend says his body was jerking around like he was knocked unconscious. The vice principal, Gaywin Burgess, testified Barker had blood coming out of both nostrils and ears. I thought he was dead. He opened his eyes. They rolled to the back of his head. I heard a gasp. Barker testified his eye was swollen shut and it took 3 weeks for him to see clearly again. Barker told the jury of 6 that ever since the fight, he had headaches. But a nurse at the hospital testified that she reviewed his medical charts and found Barker had a history of migraines. Several witnesses say they saw the defendant, Michael Bell, throw the first punch. Others say it was someone with a green jacket with their hood up and they couldn't see his face. Bell's grandmother says the story doesn't sound right. So does your grandson have a green jacket?
No, absolutely not.
He doesn't have a green jacket?
No, my grandson had been in the gym working out on weights and all he had on was a muscle shirt and shorts. That is all he had on because he said that he was sweaty and hot and he come out of the gym to get him some air and that's when he seen them all ganging around.
The fight took place several months after 2 white students were suspended for hanging ropes formed as nooses from a schoolyard tree that was a traditional gathering place for white students. The nooses were found hanging just 1 day after the school assured a black student it was okay for him to stand under the tree. Now it will be up to an all-white jury to decide if Michael Bell committed aggravated second-degree battery in a racially charged atmosphere. In Jena, Jennifer Townley, TV8 News.
The defense and the prosecution will deliver closing arguments to the jury tomorrow morning. The first of these Jena 6